Hi Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. Well, today I got something way cool to show you. It's called triple time stamping. Really, you stamp once and it looks like it's a three-time stamp. I'm going to show you how to do this. I learned that from, I saw a few cards on Stamping Connection, and then I learned how to do this from Do Stamping with Dawn. So thank you, Dawn. It's very, very lovely card. Everybody that saw that, they went, wow, their mouth dropped on the floor. So let's get started. I'm going to give you the measurement, the basic of it, but you can pause that and then mark it down if you want. What you see in the red, like I'm going to show you, the card here is going to be in the Millen Membo, and then our card that we stamp, it's in the vanilla, so it's in the black. So the card itself, it's 5.5 by 4 1/4. So you're going to take the color that you want your card, your basic of the card, you're going to cut your cardstock right in two. This part going to be your card, and then the other part we're going to do the matting with. So the mat, it's there and there. That's all the same color. So it's 4.5 by 3 1/4. So I'm going to cut at 3 1/4, and then I'm going to cut at 2 1/4. 2 1/4. I cut what's on the right side, and then I'm still with this. I turn my 2 1/4 and I cut at 3.5. So this is one of the mat, and then 3 1/4 over here I'm going to cut at 4.5. So on a full sheet of paper, if you cut it the way I did, this is your scrap here. That is very good. So you take this, fold your card in two, and look, you get your matting. Now we need the part that we're going to stamp. If you take a piece of very vanilla or white, whatever color you want to stamp on, half a sheet, then this is the one in the black. So we're going to cut at 5 1/4. Whoops. I'm sorry, cut over there. You're going to cut at 4. Then you're going to take this piece, flip it around, cut it at 3, and then cut at 2. So to make sure you get enough in your half sheet, you have to flip it. This is what's left. Now I'm going to flip my paper and cut at there. So the 4, I'm going to flip this, cut it at 5 1/4. You can find easier way to cut it. This is just, this was at 3, 4 1/4. It's just paper saving here. So then you can do it all on the sheet. And then the 2 was at 3 1/4. So that way you get everything on the half sheet. Okay, now we got our paper. And you can see I choose the Millen Membo here because it's very bright for you to see. This go there, this go there, there, and there. See how simple it is? So really what you did, you decrease 1 inch for each color. And this, it's a 1/4 inch from your main card, and then you decrease 1 inch. Okay, let's get started with the stamping. For me, what I find the easiest, you're going to take, and I'm using, we're going to do it in Midnight Muse today. We're going to do, and I'm using the stamp set, one of my favorite in the new catalog, Everything in Or. I'm going to use this stamp in the set, and I'm going to use 2 flowers. Then, for my friend, I like to put my friend there. That's from the stamp set, My Friend. Okay, I'm going to move that there. Take just your vanilla or whatever the color you're going to choose to do your stamping. I just put temporary glue. You know what? I like this side. It's got the nice finish touch on it. where I cut. And try to center that the best that you can. And the people that know me, you know I don't have the best ability to put straight. It's always off a bit, and the one that's gonna credit me on that, it's my daughter. Everything have to be straight with her. Good enough for me. Now, take your background stamp that you want. Like me, I'm using Sarah Sand with the wavy in this stamp. So I'm going to take this, and you just stamp. And you see it don't go good on the side, but that's where the mat going to come in handy. Okay, that's enough for me. Now I'm going to take the Midnight Muse and stamp my flowers. Well, first I'm going to stamp my friend. Here we go. I get that straight for once. And then you do your flower. You can start anywhere you want. Make sure when you start you get off the edge. You don't go right in the center. So I'm going to go off a bit there. You see the big line there. Don't you worry about that. It's going to get taken care of. And then I'm going to take the tiny one. I had the medium one out. I'm going to take the tiny one and add a little bit more. Voila. I can maybe add a little bit more of the background. Like here. And really, I would love to have more background in here. So I'm going to come back, flip this around, and go right here. Here we go. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to assemble our card. Very simple. Take it apart, take your mat, and start assemble. Take your little one, and when you take it apart, you want to make sure that you don't flip your cards around, because if you do flip it around, then it will not match at all. Oh, this don't have nothing in it. So now I'm going to put glue in the back here. And remember, stay the right side. And try to center the best that you can. And this is going to go on top here. Can I have a little bit more glue here? Here we go. And this is going to come on top here. You want to make sure you don't flip the upside down. See how perfect it matches? Is that awesome? And then, you know, the line you add, well, that's all gone. Now I'm going to do this. Whoops. I'm going to try to center this. And then put glue in the back of this one. For some reason, this mat, it's too long, I think. Let me measure this mat. I think I went a little bit too long on this mat. Let me measure. Because this mat, it's my last, well, my first one, 5 1/4, 4 1/2. Yeah, I'm off just a tiny little bit. You know what? Let me rip this apart. Maybe, maybe not. Here we go. Let me get my cutter. So you see, it's very important. So it's 4 1/2. It's very important to have your right measurement. Let me try to fix this here. So you guys going to learn from all my mistakes. And you know what? That happens. So it's okay. It won't even show. But I could tell when I put my mat, it was not matching at all. And now I flip this the wrong way. So it go this way. You see how important it is to keep your mat on the right way. Or your card, I would say, on the right way. Here we go. Is that a beautiful card? I absolutely love this. If you want to put a brad or ribbon or whatever around, I would do it before you mount it on your card. I want to leave this one plain. Maybe I'm going to put a pearl or a button there so I can add after. And then center this. And I'm going to have a class in the mail and local on this stamp set, and this card's going to be in that. It's the stamp of the month for August. So if you're interested, check my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. But voila, is that beautiful or what? This is it, my friend, for 3 times stamping. Thank you so much and have a great day.